What's in the box? Oh.
What's in the box?
Welcome once again to Chill Filtered, the podcast where we drink risky. It's risky to drink whiskey when you're with the Chill Filter crew, but you don't have to, and you probably should, and that's why we like you. On today's episode, it's one of my favorite episodes of the year. Not only because we're drinking a should be phenomenal whiskey that I never thought in my life I would be drinking, Redbreast 27, but it's also our Christmas episode. Feliz Habishad, as my daughters like to say. Cole's got his Buffalo Trace sweater on. I've got my women's snowman sweater that I always wear to school because it's tight and that's funny on a guy like me.
It is funny.
Before we talk about how my physique looks this time of year, let's talk about some business. Hit us up on Instagram if you want to just talk to us. We've been lucky enough. Baller that he is, Matt Porter from ADHD Whiskey. Shout us out this week. We've got some new listeners. So this is your first time listening to us. Thank you for showing up. Or the second time.
Or the fourth, and now you're hooked.
Yeah, that's the deal. By the fourth episode, you're hooked. All right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you came because Matt told you to come, thanks for being here. But he's much more short form than we are, and we're the longer version of what he does.
Yeah, and we're like 10 times what he is.
Yeah.
No, he goes like 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, and we go an hour.
So do the math, man.
4 to 5 times.
But anyway, thanks for showing us up. Hit us up on Instagram. That's where we do most of our communication.
Yep.
If you like,
and we're happy to talk to
the show monetarily. Hit us up on patreon.com/chillfiltered. But most of all,
which drink along this weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Yesterday when we released this episode.
Yo, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you join at the $10 tier right now, you get to join us for a monthly drink along.
Yep.
Usually, we made a mistake last month, but this Sunday, it was great. We had a good time. We love seeing you. $10 a month, and you get to join in our drink along. We'll send the courier, the manliest man you ever met, to your house with a few samples, and we get to drink together and just talk, chit chat. It's gonna be wonderful. That's about it, Cole. Ba-do, ba-do, doop, 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 boop, ba-do, 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 doop, doop. I'm dreaming of a white a Christmas. How you doing, buddy? How are you doing?
It's gonna be slightly off with the lag, but yeah, I'm doing great. I have been looking forward to this day for many weeks now. You know how I love Christmas.
You do.
And you know how I love giving and receiving gifts. And today is a day of both, because we are going to choose the people that are going to win the Elmer T. Lee and the Weller 12, which is my entry buzz today. Not the same bottle, a different bottle, because I have two.
Oh, boy.
And so I'm excited to have that going. Yeah. And I'm just excited. It's been a chill week at work. Last week.
That's half the name of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Last week, I was worried I was going to lose my job. And so it's been a chill week this week, which is great. And it's been a filtered week next week. So it'll be filtered, chill filtered. No, that's not how it works. But I think I told you my whole, my side of the family is coming to stay with us. Yeah, this next week, a week from actually the week that this episode comes out, it'll be that Friday. So I'm excited for that. And then we'll spend some time with Heather's family as well that same day later. And then we'll combine the two families, meld them together like pre-marriage counseling says that you do.
Tonight's the families, the two become one.
The two become one. So did they ever say that in your pre-marriage? Did you ever do pre-marriage counseling or anything like that?
Yeah, we did with the McCunes.
They seem like dope people.
And then we did our post-marriage with the Yokums. And they were great. And the best advice we ever got.
Well,
that wasn't the best advice we ever got. But she was like, you never tell me you love me. And he's like, hey, I told you I loved you the day we got married. And if that changes, I'll let you know.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not. That's awful.
I guess that is awful when you think about it.
I need constant affirmation. But that was before he became a better husband. Which
do you give free or constant affirmation? Are you the type to
Oh my
tell Chelsea
gosh.
you love them, or
She's
you
the
love
most
her?
beautiful, amazing, smart woman in the
Same.
world, and I will tell her constantly. It was funny because
I,
when we were
I
in
tell her
Vegas,
multiple times a day.
I had an Uber driver, and she's like, "How's your day
Uh,
going?" I'm like, "Ah, it's all right." And she goes, "Every day is a good day." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, okay." And she's like, like, "Oh, why are you going to this outlet mall?" I was like, "Well, my wife, wants me to look at a couple shops, and I'll go do a little shopping for her, bring some stuff home for the family." And she's like,
mhm.
"Do you love your wife?" And I was like, "I do." And she goes, "Why do you love your wife?"
Oh, I
And I
love
was
that.
like, "Well, let me tell you." And she's like, "You
Yeah,
tell your wife this stuff?" And I can't remember the lady's name, but I was like, "Yeah, I tell her this stuff all the time." And you know what? Those are great questions to ask people.
nice.
Yeah.
When I worked at the bar, there was this very, very drunk girl that came in with her sober friend, or at least had it together friend.
Hmm?
And I don't know if she was hitting on me or whatever, the drunk one, but are you single? And I'm like, no, I'm married. And she goes, do you like your wife? Or do you love, no, she said, do you like your wife? And I said, I love her and I like her. And the sober one was like, I like how you said that because there is a difference. And there
There
is a
is.
difference. I like and I
Absolutely.
love my wife.
The same. My wife,
Yeah.
like, honestly, so here's the tricky thing. Like, when we hit
Hmm.
like birthdays, like,
Hmm.
there's not a lot extra we do because when you like your spouse,
Yeah. You get her things all year.
well, well, not even that, but like, you just
Yeah.
do, like, you get to do the things you like
Yeah.
to do. Like, Chelsea and I
Uh
hang out
huh.
and we do the things we like to do. It's not that different than maybe I get a cake, we blow out candles,
Yeah.
boom, that's the difference, like, right?
You
Like,
know what?
when you like being with your
Hmm.
spouse and it's easy, it's great.
You know what I think about Chelsea, which I know you think about Heather, is you married a good one. You married a good one, Robbie. You
You
did
as
well.
well, my friend. But you know
Yeah,
what?
I know
Not
that.
only, but like, honestly, part of it too
Hmm.
is you just got to work at it, right?
Yeah.
Little
No,
things.
there's
There's a
not
lot
a
of work.
coast mode.
No,
Yeah.
never. You can't.
Hmm.
And then, like, well, you can coast, but the nice thing is when you have a spouse that's like, you're coasting. Can we fix this? I mean, you're like,
Uh,
crap. I'm sorry I coasted. Let's fix it.
yeah.
Here we
You know what
go.
I realized also about you, Robbie?
What's that?
I've realized that there are people in this world, in my life, that are never wrong in their own mind. And I like that you are willing to be wrong, even in big things. Like even in your marriage, you're willing to say, you know what? I know I felt like I was doing the right thing, but I didn't do the right thing there. And I've come to realize later in life that there are some people that are unwilling to be wrong in their own mind. And that sucks. Like for them, I feel bad for them because it must be rough.
Seriously, being a
Yeah.
know-it-all, you
Yeah.
are the same. I feel like we've had lots of conversations where we may not start at the same place, but we can at
Mhm.
least move from somewhere that we've been, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I appreciate that about you as well.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And I think you're a gift to me.
And you, Cole, are 110% a gift to me. I love doing this with you. This
Yeah,
is
this
the
is great.
best.
This is the best. And you know what
Th-
makes it even better? Um, opening presents, but we're not going to do that yet. I want to
Oh, I
hear
can't
how
wait.
you're doing.
Well, you never really
Because
said how
I
you were
never
doing. We
asked you.
hijacked it. Well, I kind of hijacked you, but you're good? Things are good?
Yeah, I'm
Life's
good.
good?
I'm covered it all.
I'm good, man. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. Today was kind of crazy because instead of like
Hmm.
working, I took the day off because
Yeah.
twins had an appointment for some vaccinations this morning, and then
Hmm.
Amara had an appointment for some vaccinations this
Oh,
afternoon. So
rough.
like I didn't go to work today, but like
Oh,
I felt like all I did was shuttle kids around and get them shots, and it was kind of
oh,
crazy.
that is a
Juniper
hard day.
Finley was good for it. Mara's good for it. Mara actually likes getting shots, which I think is crazy.
A little scary.
Yeah, no, but I like getting shots, but I can't look. She'll get a shot and she'll
Yeah.
watch it. Um,
To be like, put
so
that
kind of did the
thing in
parent
my
thing
arm.
today. Yeah, I did the parent thing today, and
Hmm.
Seahawks play tonight. I've got my Matt Porter inspired fireplace behind me.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
Christmas time, baby. Life is
Yo.
good,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, so I don't know. Things are good.
So
I'm
let
good.
me
What?
yeah,
Oh,
no, glad to hear it.
oh,
Sorry to interrupt you.
oh no, you got it. What?
So this last year, I feel like we got two or three or maybe four max gifts. this year, I just want to shout out our listeners. I'm blown away. I honestly think that we would have at least, right next to me here, including your gift, I have 10 gifts next to me right now. I honestly think we would have at least 9 of those gifts next to me, even if we didn't offer the Weller 12 and the Elmer Chile. We have some
listeners.
Great listeners. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to all them. We're gonna spin the wheel for who gets the bottles back after we open them. But I just want to say, you guys
because
are
we're
awesome.
gonna be swayed by what you gave.
Yeah, exactly. But I was telling someone that visited, that came to our house, and they were like, "What are all these packages?" I'm like, "Let me tell you, we have." So here's the thing. We have great listeners, but anyone can have great listeners, and they do nothing. Our listeners go out of their way and put things in a box and courier it to us.
I hope they didn't put one thing in a box.
Yeah, like poop in a box. No poop in a box.
Mm-hmm. Or that Saturday Night Live sketch.
Oh yeah, either that. Yeah, that would be a little graphic. Yeah,
I did not get any gifts from him.
Yeah. So, anything else before we get into the first box?
I think no. Should we go to break first? Or are we going to boxes?
Let's go to break first. Yeah.
Okay.
And for the record, we're only going to cover, we're not even going to cover history. I'm going to talk a little bit about Redbreast before we drink the Redbreast 27. But you can listen to one of our prior episodes on Redbreast if you want to get into the depth of history behind Redbreast Distillery, or technically Middleton. Yeah, let's go to break. I could use a walk. This sweater needs to breathe a little bit in the
it's not
cool
like jeans.
Outside air. Yeah.
You got a trench of swampy cleavage.
Sure. But that's what I meant by goodness.
I often think of your swampy cleavage, Cole.
Oh yeah, me too. Sometimes I just look down and impressed by my trench of swampy cleavage. And with that, we'll be right back. We're back, and I got a knife in my hand, which means it's time to open the first gift. And I believe this gift, I think we figured out this first gift. I think this is Nathan Anthony that sent this, but hopefully there's a note inside. But this,
it came from Bush's Baked Beans.
Yeah.
Which is the
Bush'sBakedBeans.com.
Beans a man could have baked for him and pre-packaged inside a can. 8 ounce, 16, 24 ounce.
Yeah, I just want beans. Just more and more beans. Or
beans
just paraphernalia.
If beans just fall out of this, I'll be a happy man.
This is great.
Oh, good.
So first of all, I love it. And I hope some of our listeners are listening, are watching on YouTube, because this is going to be worth the episode. But first, a koozie from Bush's Baked Beans.
You got a koozie?
Yeah, did you not?
I did. I don't, unless I got the industrial size koozie here. Look at this, Cole.
Great. What? What is that?
I don't know. It's huge.
This is great.
I will say,
I don't see a note, but I'm gonna assume this is Nathan Anthony.
Oh, bro.
A flag, or no, apron.
It's an apron, man.
That's so good.
Beans apron.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Is that?
Dude, we could stop here and we'd be great. So I also got a mug, which Bush's Baked Beans, which I will be sipping out whiskey out of and beans out of every day. What'd you get?
I think we should be the only 2 people to ever drink Redbreast 27 out of Bush's Baked Beans mug simultaneously.
Let's do it.
It's a Guinness World Record. That's awesome. Yeah. So here's the thing. That goes outside the realm of whiskey, but it is very much in the realm of chill filtered, which
that's 100% true.
It's great, man. All right. So, next up.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. And I think there might be one other Nathan Anthony thing, but we'll figure that out later.
Yes,
next,
I think so.
we have a name on this package, and it's Ben Klepsig. So,
The man,
and
the myth.
apparently he individually wrapped things within this box.
Oh, yes,
So,
he did. This is like legitimate Christmas wrapping right here. /
Oh, what a
4th of July wrapping. It's very
almost
flaggish.
Ooh, nice.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
that?
into that.
Oh boy.
Wow, look at this. Oh, what the crap is this? This looks so nice. I don't even know what it is.
It's heavy canvas.
Yo, it's like a whiskey. I think it's a whiskey carrying case or like a bag.
That is awesome.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, and he put stuff in it.
It's got
what a baller.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, cow pie, which I believe this is the same distillery that does Dancing Goat or Dancing Goat.
I got some Fireball.
Me too.
But on the back, it also
not
says
whiskey.
Not whiskey.
That's so great. Yeah.
That is too
and
funny.
then thirdly,
boy,
I got something. Did you get the Scatterbrain vanilla cake whiskey, which also says, I knew Robby would hate this, so I bought it. Also, not whiskey.
Oh. I hate vanilla flavors.
Oh, on the and he said a little taste of Wisconsin from one of the Dancing Goat founders. Also not whiskey, but it's not pretending to be, which is true. I don't know. There's more in here.
Yeah, there's Knob Creek Woodman's Pick, single barrel select, 11-year Kentucky straight. You know, because it doesn't have to be an episode whiskey. You could just have it as an entry buzz or whatever. Because Christmas, dude. Ben,
give this guy. Wait. I gotta use my professional glass. Baller. And Nathan Anthony, baller.
And a sample.
And then what else we got? We say Traverse City Straight Rye Single Barrel. Yep, same deal because Christmas.
And then Penderyn Single Malt Welsh Whiskey, small batch, limited release. And then the same because Christmas. Golly.
I feel like this definitely needs to be an episode, though.
Oh, well, those aren't entry buzzes. Those are episodes.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
a legacy whiskey cooling carrying bag. That's pretty sweet.
This is like what do they call this? Like wax something. They usually have
wax canvas. It's like a canvas.
Yeah, wax canvas. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Shout out to Legacy, a picnic time brand.
Dude,
thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you so much, Ben.
What a baller.
We could stop there and I'd be a happy man,
stop
bro.
Here.
Oh my goodness.
Next, we have a small little package, and I think this is from John Voldemort Hughes.
Well, I just want to point out that just because it's a small package doesn't mean it's John Hughes. John Hughes here has a huge package.
Sorry, John. Robbie's right.
John, play that for your wife. She'll love it.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be like, wow, what a man.
Ooh. Agent Or. Neat Traveler Flight Bottle Neat Glass Travel Set.
Yo, I'm opening this.
Well, I gotta figure this out. So I will tell you this: John friggin' Voldemort Hughes. He knows everything whiskey. Oh gosh, it's got.
Yo. So it's like a little hard container that zips open. Oh, yo, John. I hope this was John. If not, I apologize to whoever sent this.
Pretty sure
John,
it is.
I have very much been wanting this kind of glass. And I saw it on Asian Or website. And I'm like, I really hope someone sends it to us. But if someone doesn't, I'm going to buy one of my own for Christmas. And it's like the Asian Or glass. And it's like got a really thick base, which was my nickname in high school. And then it's got a cool like flask thing.
It's like for traveling. It's also got a semi-bulbous glass hole, which was my nickname in high school.
Perfect,
dude. That's awesome.
And then the flask has a rubber coating so that you can put it in the glass and not like clink. And then you can put it in the cool to-go container. Oh, this is a great gift.
That is.
And I do know what I would give.
Yes, 99.9%. That is John, because I had to ask him what he got you, because what I got you was similar in name to what got sent to me. So,
ooh. That sounds good.
All right, moving on.
So, thank you, John. That was a great gift. I'm like,
I'm
use
going to
that
be
all the
using
time.
that in January when I go to Arizona. That's
Nice.
like perfect. Yeah. All right, next one.
Bryce Merida with some duct tape.
Mr. Merida.
Mr. Merida
Still hasn't replied to my text message.
Wow. That's okay.
But I understand he's got chillins. He's got to do that thing. I asked him to watch a video.
Yo.
No word yet.
I think he may have gotten us 2 separate. It looks like a bottle here, but I think he got you a different bottle than he got me. Oh, dang.
I've got Maker's Mark tissue paper.
I got Buffalo Trace barrel pick called Hungover 2. Yo,
that's awesome.
Can't say no. And it's from the Lehigh Valley Bourbon Drinkers. LVBD, baby.
I got a bottle of Silverback Wheat 4-year, non-chill filtered. Hey, that's not the name of the podcast.
It's true.
93 proof. Man, that's
and then he sent
gosh.
he said he sent some samples for us to drink otherwise. So that's not like part of like the gift exactly.
It's just being a friggin'.
But he got us some Bluffton, some Wiggle or Weigel. I don't know if it's Wiggle. It's
Wiggle
or something. And then some Sagamore barrel pick. So thank you, Bryce Merida.
Mr. Merida.
I just ran out of new bottles of Buffalo Trace, so a barrel pick is welcome here.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. I got one from Brian Rapp. Brian Rapp's my next one. Then it's Yuzi.
Okay. I have a few more. And apparently, I don't know if I got Miles Ferguson's and you didn't, but he sent an email just in case one or the other of us didn't get his gift.
I did have 2 UPS drivers show up. Actually, well, cool. Why don't you, are you open Brian Rapp?
Yep, this is Brian.
All right, do Brian Rapp, and then you can open your other one. I'm going to run out because I did have a UPS driver show up.
Oh, nice.
But I don't do the Christmas shopping. My wife, speaking of wonderful wives,
like
all the Christmas shopping.
And
it takes a lot of that stress off me. And I'm not even the breadwinner.
Peanuts.
Oh, what is this? What's in the box? Oh,
what's in the box?
First of all, Del Box stickers, Cole.
Uh-oh.
Look at this, Del Box Classic. That's a cool sticker.
He literally got us the Sentinel. Or at least me. I don't know if he got you that.
Dropping samples. Oi.
Oh, samples on top. Ayo.
Louise.
Gold spot? What a baller. And a Joseph Magnus cigar. I mean, are you kidding? Did he get you the Sentinel too? I'm so glad because here's the thing is that I got one and I was like, I really wish Robby could get a whole bottle. And now you do get a whole bottle. Thank you so much, Brian.
Oh,
it's like he knows us. And what? Did you get it signed by Stephen Paul?
Yes.
What? What a baller. Give me this ding, John.
Oh my God.
That's a baller ding right there.
Insane. Dude,
signed
you guys
by the dude who started it.
That makes me not want to open it.
Well, luckily, I'm gonna send you some from my stash of the other bottle. So this is dope, dude. Like this is good. Brian Rapp, great job.
Did you read the samples? I was like enamored with.
Yes, he got us a gold spot, the Irish whiskey, which is I forget how old it is. Oh, 9 years, and I believe it's 2.8 proof. I believe it might be cap strength. And then he also got us Joseph Magnus cigar blend, batch 115.
Is this real life, Cole?
Dude, and there's more. There's freaking more.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. You open one.
Okay, I'll open one. And then he got us some Del Box stickers. What a baller. I just can't get over it. Can't get over it. He must have reached out to Del Box and been like, hey, I know these guys and they know you and they're awesome. Maybe they're not awesome. He probably was like, and they're all right at best. But anyway, I have at least something from what's his name? Why am I forgetting? Jason Preston. And I don't know if Robby either got one or has got it yet. So I'm opening that now because it is a Canadian courier and the same courier, but he's in Canada every now and then.
Oh, Virginia's closer than Boise to Canada.
Well, apparently
that side of
Mexico is
Canada
closer to Boise than Virginia. So
you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy.
All right, I'm opening it now. Oops, I think I broke it. No,
Oops, Cole did it again.
Oops, I don't know how this opens.
We've sang a lot of great songs on this podcast together, but
you think
that may not be one of them. No, that may not be one of them. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I opened it the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe it's just samples, which are very welcome here. We got a Larceny Barrel Proof B521. And then, okay, so yeah, he just sent me samples, which is cool. One was, he's got Boonahaven, Larceny, and Ardbeg 10, which we haven't ever done yet. So I'm excited to do that. Jason, you're the man.
And baller.
What a dude. All right.
I got to do the John
Hughes
one
that says fragile, handle with care on it.
Do not have one of those.
Okay. Should I open it?
I don't know.
I think I should.
It's fragile.
I also think this is Nathan Anthony.
Oh, that's the tiniest tingy of all things with this tiny.
That was a nickname in college, actually.
Tiny Tingy?
Yep. All right. It says, from Buffalo Trace online store.
Ooh la lur.
Ooh la lur. Nice. Oh, dang. I've always wanted one of these. I never had a bar mat, and this one says George T. Stagg on it. So this is perfect. I know exactly where I'm gonna put this on my.
Did you say ball mat or bar mat?
I said bar mat.
Oh, okay. Because I'm tall enough, and I think you're tall enough too. Where like when you get out of the shower and you shave, you could use a ball mat on the counter.
Ah, I can use that for this or this for that. And then there's something else in it too. I think this is Nathan Anthony, and I apologize if it's not.
That's the tricky thing with doing like a third party shipping kind of thing.
Yeah, and yeah, hit us up, listeners. If we missed you, I apologize.
If we didn't claim things correctly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, dang! A nice, also George T. Stagg cut crystal glass.
Hold on, I do have something else.
Okay.
I got that too, I think.
Nice. Maybe yours is a different brand.
Because the twins, remember the twins opened the gift. Because my wife was like, what is this? Because she does all the shopping. So she opens everything. And can't blame her. And they all played with everything. And then she repackaged it in the Target bag. And I got...
Nice.
Oh!
Wait for it.
High West Distillery Park.
Nice.
High West Distillery Park City, Utah glass.
We've been there.
I assume that's it. Okay, and then I also got... Oh my goodness.
I'm ready.
I got a ball mat. I cannot wait to get out of the shower.
Wait, so that's what you meant by ball mat. I thought you said tall mat.
Oh, ball mat. Like you get out of the shower and like you go shave, you don't get your clothes on yet. And the counter is low enough where you just gotta have somewhere to set yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, those drippy balls.
Ball, man.
No,
I did not hear that. But I would suggest that for other things, like whiskey related things. But if that's how Nathan Anthony will be honored, the baller.
And you know where that came from?
Getting good glasses for Tingen today. Maybe if I use my cool new cut crystal glass. Ooh!
Yeah, what's yours up again? I didn't get to see yours.
Oh,
mine's high pitch.
Oh,
that is really pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah,
dude, these are awesome. All right.
I got two more. I got two more before yours.
Oh, what? I'm always the least loved on Christmas.
And then we'll have to check on Miles Ferguson's thing too, in case this isn't from Miles Ferguson. Which Miles Ferguson said he sent two things. They both were not supposed to arrive by today. So let's see what this says. This is from Sean Ciaro, my dog.
Oh, man.
Okay.
What?
Bush's baked beans, unisex bucket hat.
Yeah, put that on, man.
I gotta open this up.
You gotta hurry with that.
Open, you fool! All right. Oh, this is beautiful.
I don't know because you've yet to put it on, Cole.
Bucket hat. Man, I'm gonna wear this the rest of the episode. All right. I got one more Amazon package.
I would graft that into your scalp if I had one.
What a baller. Always welcome here. Always welcome here. And then one day Bush's is gonna sponsor us.
Oh, we can only.
And then what do I got here? Last thing before yours. Oh, this is great. It looks like a Disney logo with bottles instead of.
Oh, hold that up, bro. Let me see. Bro, I don't usually call you bro. That was weird.
Malt whiskey.
Nice. That's
like
awesome.
Walt Disney. I love it.
That's cool, man.
Wait, let me check if there was a note in here. No
note.
But let me before we open each other's, let me check Miles's thing. So let me make sure.
I'm gonna start opening.
Okay, so that was Miles's gift, and he says when Heather starts to blab about Magic Kingdom she likes to go to, you can let her know that you've got your own even more Magic Kingdom. And it's been around a lot longer too. So
nothing says family time like being. No, man. Well, sure. Why not? Yes, go, please. I want to hear.
Okay, so it says, and I guess I'll what do you call it? Forward it to you so you can see the picture, but I'll read it for time's sake.
Okay.
So it says, quick, Cole. It says, this, in a few words, sums up the kind of man you are and that we all aspire to imitate. It doesn't get any better than this. I have to give you high honors for all the points I get for the shout outs to the beautiful Patricia Ferguson and how lucky I am to be married to her.
Oh, Patricia.
So it says, that's what I do. I drink whiskey and I know things. And it's got a glass on it.
The funny thing is, I don't know the things.
He knows a few things. I mean, like a few good things.
All right.
So
are we down to you and I?
I think so. You
Miles
open yours first?
Oh,
yours is big.
It is big.
Beat mine.
Thank you, Cole. That was mine. That's what she said. And yeah. All right, let's open them up. This one from you is big.
Yeah. So I did you get the second thing I sent you too? I sent one small and one big thing.
I do have a small thing.
Okay, cool.
I do have a small thing. That was
my nickname.
That's what she said
to myself.
Because I love Blink 182.
Yeah, all the small things.
All right.
All right.
He's Are you kidding me?
Did you pop it open? So it's not whiskey related.
It is not.
But it's still Robby related.
If you find yourself wanting to smoke anything, don't smoke the marijuana. Don't smoke the cigarettes.
The Bush's baked beans, but you should
be smoking the meats.
Smoking those
with
meats.
Anything from Camp Chef. And Cole just got me a Camp Chef artisan oven, dude. That's not even okay.
So that's supposed awesome. That can go on your sidekick or whatever they call it.
Yes, yeah. I've been wanting one of these, but I have not pulled the trigger on one. So this is awesome,
asked
man. Thank
Chelsea
you
if you already had one, and she was like, "Nope, he would love that. That's awesome."
Now I gotta step my pizza game up.
Well, that's what I knew. Your pizza game was on the rise, so might as well throw your rising dough into that, John.
This is the cool thing about where we're at in this podcast. We have so many like tangents and things like that where the Bush's Baked Beans gift, the Camp Chef gift, the ball mat. It's all amazing. Thank you so much.
That's great.
Yeah.
So this is semi-whiskey related, this small guy.
Ooh, for cocktails? Is this your go-to?
That is my go-to. And for just peeling lemons. So I don't know what it is about this peeler, but it peels so well that when you peel off a lemon, peel, juices are like dripping off the peel because it does such a great job. Yeah, the oils are
throw
just
them on,
pulled
throw them
right
on
out.
top of the cocktail.
Yeah,
perfect, man. That's awesome.
It'll change you in terms of peelers.
Here's the thing: we just got rid of like 5 peelers because they weren't good enough.
Perfect.
I kept my favorite. Yeah, and
well,
if that's the best one for garnishes, I'm using it, bro.
Dope.
You got broed out, bro.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think it's the hat. I think it's the bean bucket hat where I just got to bro you up.
Throw it up, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, now I feel like you put better thought into what you got me than what I got you.
No.
But I saw this and I thought it was great.
Nice.
And I think it's something that you will use.
I like that. I like using things.
I hope so.
All right.
I hope you'll use it.
Ooh, it's got a, I won't read that because it's not a note.
I will say this.
Ooh. A travel decanter. Hand blown? Nice.
Yeah.
And 2 stainless. Wait, I got to open this. Give me a freaking
in general,
moment.
You can just like when you go on a trip, you can bring some whiskey to your friends. Like, so my
That's a great
thought
idea.
My thought was like when you go on your like camping trip, you go on your bachelor party trip, and you might maybe like go camping or something like that. You can bring a whole bottle of Redbreast 12 cask strength because that's what you like to bring people.
Mm-hmm.
Without worrying about is it gonna break?
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's take a peek. It's got a cool what do you call it? Like a fabric or fabric
Fabergé.
What do you call it? Holder case. Sleeve. Yeah, this is big too. So this is like, you could fit like half a bottle in this, John.
Is it half bottle? I think it's a full bottle. Is it full bottle? I thought it was.
Looks like a half bottle.
Half bottle? Okay.
Still, I wonder how many ounces. Let's see. Doesn't say. Ooh, this is nice glass. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is it's like well protected.
Yes.
Inside this thing, and if you like shake it, it's not gonna like break or anything. I'm sure if you like dropped it really hard. Yeah.
But don't drop it really, really hard. That's not as good of a rhyme.
This is a baller gift.
Whoa, geez, you balled me. Robby. I'll ball you.
Oh, thanks. That was my motto in high school.
Just a couple of bros balling each other.
I love it. Cheers to everyone. Oh, and let me pull out the okay. So I think we covered everyone. I covered everyone on the spinner thing.
All right, is it time for the drawings?
Time for the drawing. First one. Okay. Elmer T. Lee.
The T stands for totally ballin'.
Yeah.
The Lee stands for legalities. We've checked with our lawyers, and the winner is
we can't see it that well. I hoped it would be Bryce.
Elmer T. Lee to Bryce. Oh,
because Bryce has said before he's like I'm a big fan of Elmer T. Lee, and so this is perfect. Why did I put it back in my pocket? We got to roll the dice again.
All right, what are we rolling for this time, Cole?
Weller 12 now.
And the Weller stands for Weller darn near killed her, and the winner is
Sean Ciaro. And Sean has 2 things on that because last year he gave a gift too. So and I did that same for Ben and a few other people. And John said he doesn't need to be on the drawing. So Sean Ciaro, you got a Weller 12 coming your way, baller.
Okay.
So that's that.
There we go.
What do you say we drink this whiskey?
Is it time? Well, Cole, you know what? I feel like that was a little bit longer. It's a little bit different format. You got your bean bucket hat. Should we take a quick break? Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back, and we'll drink some Redbreast 27. First time ever. Oh, boy. And we're back. I keep rolling over packing bubbles. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize. So yeah, we're back. Thank you guys. Sorry. You make a gift man happy. You make a gift man and Robby happy
Although Robby likes gifts, not as much as I do.
I love receiving. I hate giving. But if
Mm.
you ask me, I'll give it to you.
Oh, he'll give it to you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That was his nickname in college. So, or his motto in college. That was the song of his people.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, I did. It would have been great, man.
You would have been.
So let's do Redbreast 27. So really quick recap.
Gosh.
Just, I'm not going to really give a history on this one. If you want to listen to one of our previous Redbreast episodes, do that. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to say that it is a single pot still whiskey, or Irish whiskey to be exact. That's whiskey with an E. But Redbreast 27, I believe, is port cask finished, which is pretty impressive for one of the oldest whiskeys we've ever had on the podcast, actually. I can't think of many older in the cask. Have we done like a 30-year yet, or like a 28-year?
I drink whiskey and I know things, but those aren't the sort of things I know.
I think this might be a record for Chill Filtered,
so.
actually. 27 years. So
it's if it's not, it's shy by like not much.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Are you gonna put in your beans thing? Because I feel like that won't give it the credit it deserves.
Well, no. I'm going for the Glencairn first, but iced. So do a little bit in that, and then do your bean mug for the iced. Yeah. That's.
Ooh, it's like it pours like thick, viscous liquid.
Can I say this might be my favorite episode we've ever done?
Yeah,
just based on like the fun stuff. Just I don't know,
and the vibe.
Like we do this, and I love the people that reach out to us every week. But then like all of a sudden, I'm like, they send us stuff, and it's like, oh. Because I mean, like, okay, so here's the thing. That sounds pretentious, but like we put things out there, and people pick it up, but we don't always know what they're picking up. But then when like you get a little a gift here and there,
kind of proves something.
We're like, oh man, you do listen, you do care, they know us, and
they know
and
us.
Then
they
and
know
now we're drinking a whiskey that I remember we talked about, and we thought, oh, that'd be awesome to drink. I don't think we'll ever drink it.
Chance.
I didn't.
This is a $500 bottle, retail.
So, and I never thought we would. So like, this is like maybe one of like my favorite episodes because we're drinking something I never thought I'd drink. And you know what? I'm just reminded, I'm like, how much I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We do.
And here's to another year until Christmas.
No, is it? Oh, now I'm sad.
No. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat.
Please put a penny in an old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a hay penny will do. And if you've got a hay penny, put it. Go ahead and check out chillfiltered.com/Patreon. No, I messed that up again.
Patreon.com/chillfiltered.
All right, nose-wise.
So there is the typical Redbreast nose, but it's kind of that Irish whiskey nose is kind of.
So what's it finished in?
Sharp. What's that?
It's finished in what kind of cask?
Port, I believe.
Yeah, there's stone fruit. I think like stone fruit sweetness.
Totally.
But it is really strong on just like honey light
on the nose of the palate.
Sugary. No, on the nose. I have not sipped it yet. I have not yet allowed myself to enjoy this moment enough to let myself sip it. But great nose. Like it is stone fruity sweet. It is honey. It's bright on the nose for sure. I'm gonna let Cole enjoy his first sip because that's something a person should do. You get something that's nice. Okay, I'm going in for a sip.
Yeah, go for that sip. Wait till the finish, man. So the palate's like almost got like a sour fruit kind of in a good way. But then the finish just fades into like light mango and that typical Redbreast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's good.
Oh. So yes. The first time I realized I could love whiskey was when Cole gave me Redbreast 21.
That's true.
That was like, he's like, do you taste mango? I'm like, I do. And he goes,
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this, like juice in there or something? No, that is all whiskey. This is like that times 2.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah.
so bright, so tropical, so fruity. Oh my gosh, this is a tease. This makes me want to marry this whiskey. If I
Yeah.
had a ring, I'd put it on the neck of this bottle and it would reproduce its children for me, which would taste exactly like this. This is.
Mm-hmm. So we never gave the proper shout out to Joel Bradbury for sending us this sample. So shout out to Joel,
Oh my
one of our
gosh.
favorite, if not our favorite Tasmanian listener, who took a risk in making the courier transverse across the sea.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
This transcends hubba to what?
Yeah.
Cole? This is almost like a Cole needs to swear kind of whiskey. It is that good. This is
Stink Nabbit.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, one thing I will say for those who are interested in buying a bottle of Redbreast 27, this probably beats Redbreast 21.
Similar vein.
Not by much in my book. What's that?
I mean, it's definitely. Oh gosh, I think this blows it. Oh man, a little bit out of the water. Like it is.
There is that
vibrantly like.
Yeah.
But it just lingers on the palate in the most fruity way, which is just ridiculous. It like tastes artificial, right?
Yeah, it's like candy. Yeah,
it really is. Like it is the most sweet, tropical, fruity flavor I have ever tasted, maybe in life, but 110% for sure, fruitiest, tropicaliest thing ever in a whiskey. Like if you could put like this, put it in a blender, like if you're money bags, put it in a blender, add a little bit of ice. That's it. Blend it, drink it. You've got yourself like a crazy tropical cocktail.
Oh yeah. We'll see how ice goes with it.
Oh gosh, are we really doing this?
Ice has never let us down with Redbreast either.
That's true. That is true.
So
you got water on it?
I did, yeah. So the nose is kind of the same, a little more vapory in a good way. But the palate, I think, may have improved. It almost has a creaminess to it.
Okay.
With a little bit of water. So I definitely love it. And like anything that can bring me strong, fruity, especially tropical fruity notes, hubba to what?
No, this is, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a hard time on rating this because this is amazing.
My only thing. This is good.
So really tropical, so fruity, mango-y,
creamy. You getting that like creaminess I'm talking about?
I haven't sipped water yet, but like on the nose, like when you said creamy, I'm like, yeah, I kind of see where you're going, where it's like kind of like pina colada-y, almost like that fruitiness you get from
exactly,
the creamy
like coconut milk kind of,
yeah.
My only like semi complaint is that this compared to Redbreast 21 is close. I do think this beats it. But for the price of Redbreast 21, which is like 325, 300 range, meanwhile, Redbreast 25 or Redbreast 27 is like $500. I might go back to Redbreast 21 because of the price and the value. That being said, I think this beats it score wise.
I tell you, Redbreast 21, Yamazaki 18 is maybe my favorite whiskey ever, followed very closely by Redbreast 21. I think I just found my new favorite whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
next year's Christmas gift. 500.
Oh, this is single-handedly the best whiskey I've ever had.
Yeah, like, I love to hear that.
So good. But like honestly, like it is different. if you're like a big bourbon aficionado, like you
Yeah.
love apple, you love vanilla, like you're not
Mhm.
going to find it here. This is not you.
But you'll find things that'll impress you. That's
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh. Like
Yeah.
it is
It's
so.
caramely in its own way.
No, it's not. You really
For
think
me,
so?
it
It's
is.
caramely? Like,
Not like notes of not like it's hard almost like a caramel, a pump of caramel in Starbucks drink, that kind of caramel, as opposed to like a hard or
okay.
soft caramel.
I'm not completely with you, but I get what you're
That's
saying.
okay.
I get what you're
But
saying.
in a good way, not in a bad way. Sometimes caramel can be overpowering.
No, this is tropical. It's fruity. It is sweet. Like it really feels like you're drinking a 70 proof pina colada with mango kind of a thing. Like it is incredible. Have you dropped your cubes yet?
Yeah, and the nose is amazing. I'm getting like Capri Sun, and it's like fruity to that
Article.
extent, like fruit juice. Yeah, like mixed fruit juice. Great
Cole.
nose.
Cole,
Yeah.
hold it up for a second. Are we the only people ever to drink this expensive of a whiskey out of a Bush's Baked Bean mug?
We probably are.
Guinness Book of
But I'm
World
gonna beat you
Records, hit
to
us
it.
up. Oh, you son of a gun! Oh, I'm Buzz
First,
Aldrin, you're Neil Armstrong, and you're the first man on the moon. Oh,
that's funny. But you know what's not funny? How
what?
good this is with ice. This beats the other two pours any day.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
What? I don't
It's
know.
glorious.
I don't even know what just happened in my mouth.
Glorious. Like, and I hate to say this, a $500 bottle of whiskey tastes out of the water better with ice, in my opinion. If I ever get a bottle of Redbreast 27, I will be drinking the majority of that bottle with ice because this is phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I will say I don't know if I like it better with ice,
Okay.
but it does something different with ice for sure. It's creamier. Like the mouthfeel is
Yeah.
definitely thicker.
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe it is better. I don't know.
I
Gosh,
love it.
darn it. I wish we had 3 or 4 bottles of this just to go back and forth for the next
Yeah.
week or two and just do ice, neat, water
Yeah.
all over again. It is, dude, this
good.
is probably the best whiskey. This is the best whiskey I've ever had. This is
Glad to hear
so
it.
stinking good. Um, it almost like it's almost like orange creamsicle kind of like consistency
Yeah.
on the palate.
Yeah.
But it's like mango
Yeah. Mango,
creamsicle.
creamy mango to me.
It's mango creamsicle.
Mhm.
So stinking good. Oh my
Love it.
gosh.
And like you just don't get that often in whiskey, especially like American whiskey. And I have actually gotten a mango note on a few Irishes, including like Jameson 18 or Jameson Vintage, or I think those are the big two that I've gotten a little bit of that mango note. Nothing like this. And of course, Redbreast products typically, in my opinion, have a lot of mango, but like outside of Redbreast, those are the ones. And um, I love it. I love the creamy notes. I love the sweet notes. I love just in general tropical fruity Capri Sun tropical fruit,
Like
addition.
that's the thing I can't get by is
Yeah.
it tastes artificial.
Yeah.
It
Because it's
does.
so fruity. Yeah.
So fruity, so sweet.
Yeah.
It does. It just tastes artificial.
And it's not. It's partially
Poison.
malted barley, partially unmalted barley. The old single pot still. Yeah.
All right, man. You got a rating in mind?
Yeah, I do. Unlike you, I still think that my top 3 are bourbons. And I'll go through those. There's I think the best one I've ever drank, in my opinion, is Colonel E.H. Taylor Seasoned Wood. Yeah. And then outside of that, I think the Single Oak Project barrel 16 beat this, as well as barrel 115 from John beat this. And then I gotta say, maybe that early on when we got that Blanton straight from the barrel from Caleb Olson, I think that beat this too. That being said, this gets a 9.65. I don't know what I gave the other ones, but I know I probably gave that a higher than a 9.6. But this is fantastic. Honestly, like I said, ice pour, best pour, neat pour, fantastic pour. So that being said, the ice pour is out of the water. Amazing. Definitely hub it a what. If you can get your hands on a bottle of this, it might be amazing. If I am at a liquor store and do see Redbreast 21 and 27, I might go with the 21 for the value. But that's that. So 9.65.
Okay. I'm only going to do this. I'm going to be the Russian judge in this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 9.89. This.
Okay.
I want to give it a 10 because from everything I've ever sampled, this is a straight 10.
Redbreast has gotten a 10 before.
But by whom?
By Adam.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop my phone. But I gotta, like that's one of the things where I gotta leave it open for something that could possibly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Redbreast 27 and 2 weeks. Maybe that's better. I don't know. This is the best whiskey though that I have ever had.
I'm glad to hear that. So huge shout out to
oh my gosh,
Joel Bradbury for being a baller and just sending us a sample each of that.
Cannot believe it. If I had super deep pockets and I had the access to this, this would be the only thing I ever drank. It is so stinking good, super fruity, so delicious. This is amazing. So
nice.
Gosh, love it.
Love
it. Yeah.
I am glad.
I knew this was going to be a great episode, man. I knew this was going to be super special.
It is a great episode.
Oh my gosh.
In every way.
I'm riding
the bean
such a high.
hat to begin with. It makes it a great episode.
Bucket hat.
Yeah. So now that we've given our scores, we're not going to do. Or are we? We're not going to do Whiskey World News, are we?
We're running.
Yeah, we'll save it for another time. But we are going to do. We'll send it over to What Whiskey Would You Choose? And we're back. What a day. What an episode.
Oh my gosh.
We're having a great time. And let's go over last week's results from What Whiskey Would You Choose? There were some good results.
You know what? I tell you what. They were good.
What?
So last week we said, what whiskey is Santa Claus drinking at your house this Christmas? And a lot of good write-ins. Oops. Oh, hold on here. Why can I not do this right? Oh, dear. There it is. Got it. Cole went with, at his house, Santa's going to have a little bit of Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond 10-year, right?
Not 10-year, just their standard bottled and bond weeded bourbon.
Oh, you got. Okay, I see you. The bottled and bond weeded bourbon. I went with Glenlivet 12. Cole won 62 to 38%, and I get that.
Yeah, but you got some good votes.
But that's the thing is like that's what my children picked, so that's what Santa's going to drink.
Yeah.
Got some good write-ins. Bryce Marita, Maker's Mark with the Ambassador Mistletoe on it.
Nice.
Marco Nezzi, Calumet 16, one last effort to try to make the naughty or the nice list, not the naughty. You would be the naughty
Cole in your stocking.
Yeah, give him some screwball.
Yeah.
Colsive. Mad Time Marketer, Big Club, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, C922, Sean Ciaro, or SJ Ciaro, Sean Ciaro. Yeah. Noble Oak strikes me as a Christmas whiskey. I'm sure Santa will love it.
I'm sure he would.
I think we can find Noble Oak here in Idaho.
Nice. I don't think I've seen it.
Let's look for that now.
Must be a
if Sean says it's good, I'm in.
I trust Sean.
Bourbon Badger, Caleb Olson, Baby Saz.
Love that guy.
Solid. solid, and love that guy. John friggin' Voldemort Hughes,
Love
embellish
him.
pod. Depends on the lottery this weekend. I get that.
Hear that?
John's collection is amazing. So, like, of course,
Yeah.
he would win a lottery and then put that on out for Santa.
Speaking of which, the bottle I got at Weller 12 was on the lottery.
Nice. Oh, is that what you got? You got the message for?
That's how I got 2.
Nathan Anthony, 17. Evan Williams, bottom line, because Santa's cheap. Yep. Sometimes he is.
Sometimes he is.
Brian Rapp, Midwinter's Night's Dram, which I did. My entry buzz was a little Midwinter's Night Dram from last year. I saved just a teeny bit and didn't drink it last year. So
that's perfect.
Dramhound, same. Midwinter's Night Dram. And then our good friend Brotaskin Askanoska, our Canadian turtle friend, was Santa is Canadian. Is he Canadian? I don't know about.
I guess
those international.
He's basically Canadian because
probably. I mean, he's more Canadian than Canadian, Swedish,
North Pole is basically Canada.
So. Yeah, I mean, like you probably just hop a land bridge, right? I don't know.
He's more Canadian than American. I'll tell you that.
That's true, and he's more Canadian than Antarctican.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Although
and more
similar
American
climate
than Antarctican.
That's true. America. Said appreciate Glenfiddich 21 Winter Storm. It's Asian Canadian ice wine barrels, and I only drink it on special holidays. There you go. So that's that. Cole.
So
do you remember what we discussed? Because I don't.
Yeah.
What's our next week's?
I do. So this week's what whiskey would you choose actually doesn't have to do with whiskey unless you want it to be. This week's what whiskey would you choose has to do with what is one of the best, if not the best, but maybe one of the best whiskey gifts you have received.
Oh, balls.
Whether it be a bottle or not, it could just be something related to whiskey. But what, like for the future reference, like people out there are still shopping for Christmas. Maybe you can help someone. Although when we release next episode, it'll be after Christmas. But for next year, what's one of the best whiskey gifts you've ever received? I got to think about this one myself. And I don't want to use what we got today because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
I'll tell you what. Today, I feel very fortunate to have people care enough to send us this stuff. That being said, I think my favorite whiskey gift I've ever gotten is what's the crystal company's name?
Waterford.
The Waterford rocks glasses you gave me.
Nice.
It's just they're classy. They're nice.
They are classy.
I can't find 3 of them. No, I cannot find them because I hid them somewhere so they would be funny. Okay. That's how I do things. You got
3 of them, right? Or one of them?
4 of them. I've got 1 of them. I don't know where the other 3 are. I've got to find them.
I thought you found them in your garage.
No, never did.
Bummer.
Yeah.
I like that. That hits me good, crystals. Knowing that I gave you one of the best gifts you've ever gotten.
Now, that being said, I will say this. In general, I have a lot of empty bottles up on the shelf because they remind me of someone who gave them to me.
Nice.
So that's one of those things where it's like...
Give me an example.
Well, I have the Silverback bourbon up there because Bryce Marita gave that to me last year.
Marita.
I have the... from you, I have the Balvenie Doublewood, or it's like the 17... You left that here one year.
That one's good. The red or the maroon label.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got a lot. It's just a lot. I
love it.
A lot of different empty bottles. I'll keep the empty bottles that are like, oh, so and so gave me this because of this reason, and it's just one of those things. Like, I think it's more about the reason why. But the nicest one I got was like because it's from you is my Waterford, and I know you care and you want me to have something nice, and I appreciate that.
Nice. I like that. Nice. It took me a little bit of thinking for mine as well because you gotta look through all the ones that people have given you, and I gotta say, and it showed when I actually did receive this gift. I was like giddy beyond belief when I got a gift, a groomsman gift from Marco in AZ because I was his best man. And he got me, and I mentioned this before, but he got me a bottle, like a gifted bottle of Glen Grant 18. And I was like freaking out. Like, and people like Heather was like, yeah, you were like freaking out. And I was like, people were like, is that a great bottle? I'm like, let me tell you about this bottle. And I like started like telling everyone. And I'm like, wait, you don't need to know all these details.
It's not bottle and bond, but
yeah,
Marco and I
but there are
bottled
tall,
and
slender
bonded.
stills. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, shout out to Marco and AZ, not KC, because that was one of the best whiskey gifts I've ever received. So, and like I said, I wanted to leave out everything we got today because I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But let me tell you, they're all amazing.
Oh my god,
every single one,
You're
including the bean hat.
You guys are all like, honestly,
yeah.
How are we here? Who would have thought?
How are we here? 400? No, not 400. 233 episodes in, and we're still having a ball.
We are, and you know what, Cole? I hope that we're 233 more episodes, and it's still just as much fun.
Yeah. In 233 more episodes, I hope that. Wait, what are we drinking next week?
What are we drinking next week?
So we're gonna be between we said Weller 12 and Four Roses single barrel strength OESK. So
okay.
Okay. Two big players, OESK. Two big players in the bourbon world, and so keep an eye out. I'm really looking forward to both. I've been drinking a lot of this Weller. I guess not a lot. I'm only down to here, but still, it's more than I usually drink that quick. So yeah, we'll do that. But I hope that our listeners will hang in there another 233 episodes.
I hope that, you know what, y'all have a very merry friggin' Christmas.
Yeah. And I hope that everyone gets everything they want off their whiskey Christmas list. But most of all, I hope that our love of whiskey lifted your Christmas spirit.
Okay!
OESK! She'll be like, wow, what a man!